Romania get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. And it's Thiago looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thiago. It's a goal kick. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Musiala. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ederson. Serginho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vieira! Harmlessly behind. Best. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just the keeper in his work. There's the shot! Goal! Romania!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Romania are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Musiala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it.
Munich definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Havertz. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Musiala plays it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Serginho makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. He's looking wide. Musiala is in a really good position out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Eto'o.
Opts to play it back. And this is... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Serginho going vertical. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Havertz. To Guardiola. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Can he finish? Ederson. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No way through. And that was asking for too much. Guardiola. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital.
Romania clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Thuram. Roberto Carlos. And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Messi. Messi! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Eto'o! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate.
Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yeah, that's well seen too. Ederson. Havertz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He might be in here! And that is masterful defending.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's green grass ahead of it. Shot a goal! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! They are playing them off the park.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for them. And it's come back out to him. And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Goes for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shapes to shoot! And that has faded wide. Adriano. Oh, well measured. Real, can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yaya Toure.
6 added minutes
played in.
indicated.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's Neymar! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again. That has been cut short. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite. from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Can he get on the end of this? Matches. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. And he's straight offside. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Count might just make this. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's been played through. So, no chances falling either way for the time being. João Cancelo was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard, that's a sharp pass. And that's been won straight back.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni crosses it in. Haaland finds himself offside. Dani Olmo, tidy with his distribution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dani Olmo, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance, surely! Romania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi. Chance! And again! Goal! Romania! And Romania take the lead! Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Número 22.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He is through here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that was asking for too much. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. And this is Iniesta. In again. Too long and over the line. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cruyff tries to play it through. João Cancelo deals with that comfortably. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Iniesta gets into a good position. Mbappe, Iniesta, the ball goes in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Forlan. Great vision. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Costa Corta. Now Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Romania come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Romania have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Kaut. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he was alert to it. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Iniesta. Pinches it off him. Guardiola. That's going wide left. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Romania have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Lobbed in behind. Iniesta has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Costa Curta with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
Oh, what a mistake! Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Great, and the shot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Chouameni, that's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 6, número 15, número 9, número 10, Forlán. Entran número 8.
Chiquia goes sliding in.
Número 21, número 18.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Costa Curta gets it away. Musiala stood up well to him there. And it's Bojan. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Petit really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Saka, who's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Havertz, he's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Santiago really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to get it clear. I think we're just about done here. Raul.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saka. Oh, some astute defending there. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bojan. And we're done. Romania have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Romania honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front.
And he shoots! On the ball. And another try! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ederson, who played through for the wide man. Musiala finds himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And that is out of play. Musiala wins the duel this time. Rijkaard.
Romania really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Puyol makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Hullet, and they're on him in a flash. Rijkaard, Cannavaro robs him of possession. Hullet finding himself in space. Ball is over the line. Cruyff. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Neymar has it in a wide position. Nedved. Neymar. Gets his head on it! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. Ederson. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! And again! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Shoots! Half-time getting close now. That's destined for the flank. Time and again they are repelled. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Triol. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That'll be a throw. Cruyff is flagged offside. Cruyff. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan are having a ball here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cruyff. Donadoni is onto this. Takes the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Thuram.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nedved. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No way through, so he's going for goal! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great vision. Cruyff. Nice control. And no, that was never going to make it. Pelé. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Now Cruyff. Can he get it through? Goes for the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Romania really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 11.
And it's been taken short.
Numero 2. Puyol. Lasciano il campo per
And now a sudden chance to counter.
il numero 9. Ronaldinho.
Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Cambio di giocatori.
Saka. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the shot's on here. That's a sharp pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's managed to gift it back. In towards the back stick.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's a Pelé! And that's a tiny finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's got away. Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Can he finish?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Romania are looking to go forward now. Roberto getting up there! Oh, it needed better placement. Pepe is there and he can pick it up. Ronaldinho. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. 5 minutes to add. Best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Martin. He's found a way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's all alone. Schneider! And that has been knocked clear. And with that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. The extremely prolific Roy Mackay must be one of the most underrated players of his era, Jim. Never made that much of an impact on the international stage, actually.
That's true. The Dutch weren't short of striking talent at that time, of course, Peter.
And I suppose he could have... And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guardiola, and it's Hakimi, and he was alert to it. Best, great defending, strong and determined, and they've got rid. Hakimi is there to clear. That is good alertness. Guardiola, Costa Curta. Nothing much to report on so far, each side waiting to make their first move.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to clear it. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hakimi gets it away. Rivaldo.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Played towards the other side. Havertz. Hakimi. Now it's Roy. Goes for a shot! Goal! Romania! And Romania take the lead! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Romania have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's in plenty of space here. Khan claims it without any fuss. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rivaldo. It's played through for him. Oh, just skips. He's having a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Driving on and making good progress. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And that has left him in a heap. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. 30 minutes gone. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out wide. Martin.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target. Havertz gathers from the goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, some tackle that.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
That is some save from Khan.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That's going wide left. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. He is just correct. Tries one from range.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pellegrini. Pellegrini on a serious charge here. Havertz tries to pass it through. Pellegrini plays it in. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
And the finish! No, just not quite.
Van Basten really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Romania firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're off again. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Hakimi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Costa Curta. Ferdinand. It's going to be another throw. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is best! Oh, nicely intercepted. Royce is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's in on goal. It's Dembele! And he couldn't finish.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good climb! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Cruyff. Guardiola. Distributed tidily. Messi picks it up out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Nicely spread. Hakimi. Havertz. Oh, well played, well played. Rivaldo. Ball's played through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. It's gone for a throw-in. Seedorf. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good strength. Now it's Havertz. Good take, and there's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Oh, terrible pass. Best is onto this. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No luck with that dink over the top. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in a great position here. That's beautifully weighted. Best is fouled. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hakimi clears without hesitation. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Seedorf. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hakimi. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Cruyff. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Cruyff is standing over this one.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Rivaldo! And that is a truly outstanding save. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Dembele.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Suarez.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Best voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka ventures forward. Oh, played right into his path. And that should get the job done. Challenge just a bit on the foot. Guardiola! This time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Shot could be... And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Threads one in. Greenwood unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Deftly out wide. No goals as yet. That has not gone well. Tries from distance. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Dixon. Some good work on the right flank here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Serginho. He's had a fit. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Nesta cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Deftly away. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres plays it across. Has another go! Goal! Rangers! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got a throw. Hakimi. Guardiola. Delicate ball, and it needs to... And Rice! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romania have their second corner now. And this is Sneijder. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi cuts it out.
Romania truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Martin.
2 added minutes
driven in.
Indicated.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. Romania are level. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
The goal scorer for Romania.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, well played, well played. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Hello attendees, this
Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Romania really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So it's back to business.
Romania clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now this could be a chance. Menu. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Greenwood. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to get it away. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Romania present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Has a look and place it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Romania clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's going wide left. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot at goal! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll...
Snyder! Menu. Berbatov. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Saka. And he's intervened well there. Oh, look at the Spanish shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hakimi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Oh, super ball. Now it's Royce. Aubameyang. It's a goal kick. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
14, Berbatov. Number 37, Menu. Number 53, coming on the field, number 13, number 6, Danny Olmo.
He won't be happy with that one.
Nakamura.
Ferran Torres.
Substitutions taking place.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's where it came from.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Ferran Torres fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all...
Danny Olmo! And how did he not put that away? Looking for the run. Gehi. Oh, what a mistake! It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That's going in strongly. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. Best in acres of space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
It's
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Best has to go back here. Pedri. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So things are underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now he's off and running. And it's Totti. No, it's come to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Vieira. Best, upright and purposeful. Totti. Nice interception, well timed. Neither of the teams... Oh, they could be caught out here! He's picked his... Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. And the pass is intercepted. Lloris. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Aubameyang. Can he get it through? Big chance! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
George Best.